Hi everybody. I was directed to the story today in regards to to this little child, this 2-year-old toddler that was it was a hit and run. A child was out in the street, in the narrow street of a Chinese market, and she was run over. It was just horrible. It was just horrific. There are videos that I have 3 websites I have links to, and you're welcome to go to them to look. I have to warn you that the videos are very graphic. I mean, just to see the shock of what this van had just literally run over this little 2-year-old child, and it was just terrible. I'm just I really can't talk right now, but all I can say is, where is humanity? Where is the humanity in humanity is what I'm trying to say. It's getting so bad that for anyone to run over a 2-year-old child and just run over her and just drive off like it was nothing, and then after the van hit her, another one come along, and it looked like it ran over her legs or something, but I'm not really sure if it did or not. But they just passerby left her laying there in the street, and until eventually an older woman came and picked her up and drug her out from the street along to the side, and then another woman came to pick her up to help give her assistance. Is it getting so bad there in China that the government is telling people not to help others? And it was really appalling to me that the China would treat their people this way. I mean, I've heard some things about China and the Chinese people, but this was a really eye-opener, to even allow, some of their own, and for a little child to suffer through this. I mean, look, it's and this was a big van too, ran over this little girl, and it said that she was clinging to life, but actually there was another article that, as you can see here, the poor little girl's, was clinging to life, and she had terrible head trauma. And here's another video that shows the parents, the distraught parents, and then just not long afterwards, about say like less than an hour when this was reported, and during Chinese time, that the little girl already died from her injuries. Her injuries were that bad, and but her name was little Yueyue, and 2 years old, and yeah, it's just very tragic. But like I've said before, I mean, has humanity gotten to the point that they're afraid to assist someone who is in need of help? I don't understand it. Like I said, I just don't where to take this. It's because it's disgusted me. It made me sick, and I really am hurting inside right now for this little girl and for her parents. My question is, how did this little girl get away from her parents in the first place? I just have like a lot of questions going through my mind right now. Actually, this article here, I thought I found something about what her father had said. He didn't give his name. He was 31 years old, and he said he told the Post, is I guess the Chinese newspaper, says, "I wonder if the driver tried to kill my daughter because he thought that by doing so he wouldn't have to pay as much compensation." Oh, that's horrible. That's really horrible. I don't know. If I had a daughter and I saw a man run over my daughter to kill her like that, I'm going to tell you, he wouldn't be alive. I mean, what justice is it, right? I mean, what would Jesus do in a situation like this? You know, well, she's this little girl. Jesus saw that this little girl suffered enough, and he took her. And that little girl is in heaven right now, to be with him. And she won't suffer any pain anymore in this world, or suffer any injustice from her own country, or anything. She's at peace right now, and that just justifies everything, because the Lord, people question why the Lord is going to bring judgment on the world. Well, this is an example why. You know, you take the wicked like that to do harm to others, especially little children, and think that they're going to get by with it. I remember once that, you know, regardless of what anybody thinks or anybody says, if someone needs help, I would try to help them the best I could, the best of my ability. Because it did happen once in my life. There was an old man. He was an Oriental man, and this is a true story, believe it or not. But I was at a bus stop at the time. I was taking a bus from town from shopping, and I was heading home. And this Oriental man, he fell on the ground. He was laying on the ground where he fell. And I saw him laying there struggling, trying to get up. He couldn't get up. And there were other people around him, and they didn't bother to ask him if he was okay and he needed help or anything. So when I come along, I asked him, I said, "Well, do you need help up?" And he said yes, he needed help. So when I reached down to try to pick him up, me and then this other man stepped forward, and he helped me help the gentleman up. And he was grateful and that I helped him up, and he just went on and got on the bus, and that was it. And it really bothered me, about how people can not, assist people when they really need it the most. And that's really, really mind-boggled me, why. But I just thought I'd tell you that little story and bring this little news clip to you, because it's just really getting too disturbing out there about what are our priorities in life. Where have we gone to where we forgot about being kind to others, being kind to everyone. And because that's what Jesus wanted us to do. Because he loved everybody. He loved everyone so much that he went to the cross for them to die for their sins, okay? And that's all I've got to say about that. So I've got to go. Until next time, to all my subscribers and to all my other viewers, y'all take care. And if y'all don't know Jesus today, give your life to him today, because time is short. And we're not guaranteed another day. And y'all take care until next time. God bless. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Bye bye now.